We tune into our favorite radio stations, and we're always sure to watch our favorite television shows. Well, it's Tuesday, and it's time to tune into you. I am Guru Nishan, and this is your weekly source for learning how to light yourself up and turn yourself on with mind, body, and breath technology to handle the pressure of modern times. Hello, welcome back to another day of the Tune Into You Tuesday broadcast with me, Guru Nishan. Today I want to share with you a little bit about the parasympathetic nervous system. And this is a part of the nervous system that rests and restores and heals us. And unfortunately, a lot of us are so wound up in our sympathetic nervous system, we can't even rest 5 minutes, 10 minutes before our mind gets so active and forces us into activity. And that's the opposite side of the nervous system. That's the part of the nervous system that is in action and wants us to do things and produce things and create things and get moving. And the entire world that we live in really has wound us up so much that we're conditioned to value our sense of worth based on what we do, what we produce. And so what's really important to understand is that the other side of the nervous system is the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of us that restores and heals and is calming and has the capacity to relax at will. And because we're constantly connected to technology and we're forced into our work and obligations that are constantly pulling us from the outside, we don't really even know how to relax. So an excellent practice is to practice the art of relaxing. And this breath technique today is really about working on the parasympathetic nerve. Now, one of the most important things to understand about accessing the parasympathetic nervous system is we need to learn how to slow down the breath. So in order for this exercise to really work for you, you want to try to increase the length of time of your inhale and increase the length of time of your exhale. So the way you're going to do that, and let's just kind of get practicing here, is as you inhale, I want you to breathe into the little fleshy part beneath your belly button and really work on inhaling through the nose and expanding the belly out as much as possible, as if you were inflating a balloon. And you ideally want to work up to an entire 60 seconds on your inhale. Now, for most of us, we can't inhale for 60 seconds. We're lucky if we can inhale for 6 seconds. So don't worry about that too much. You're just going to do the best you can. And then when you exhale, you want to try to exhale for a full 60 seconds. But again, you're lucky if you can exhale for 6 whole seconds. So don't worry about that. You just do the best you can. But what I want you to get is the mechanics of the movement of your breath. Most people are so unconscious about our own breath that we're breathing from our chest and we don't even know how to get the breath into the lower belly. So we're not using the lungs as a balloon. And the more we can use our lungs, the more we can expand and allow new fresh oxygen into the bloodstream. And the more we can detoxify ourselves and get the body's natural detoxifying process to be actively engaged, start clearing out old, stuck yuckiness that's storing itself in our body, in our lungs, in our muscle tissue, in the rib cage. So this is again how it works. You're going to inhale, expand the belly like a big balloon, and then bring the breath up to the upper chest. And as you exhale, I want you to try to move the breath from the chest down through the diaphragm. And then as it gets to the belly, I want you to use your belly button and pull the belly button in towards the spine and really empty out the lungs, okay? Push all the stale air out of the lungs. And then you're going to repeat that. You're going to inhale using the lower belly. And then you're going to exhale from the upper chest down through the diaphragm, emptying out the lower belly by pulling the navel point back towards the spine. Okay? So whatever amount of time you can inhale and exhale, just do what number comes to you. Some of you it'll be 3 seconds, some of you it'll be 5 seconds, some 6 seconds. The longer you do this exercise, the more expansive you can work with your lungs. So just whatever number you reach, try to do the same amount on your inhale as you're doing on your exhale. So that's the basis of the breath. It's just a deep, long inhale through the nose and a deep, long exhale through the nose. However, when you inhale and exhale, I want you to hear the sound sat as you inhale, and sat means truth, and I'm going to hear you say exhale nam, and in your mind you're going to say nam, and nam means name. So you're inhaling the sound sat and exhaling the sound nam. And what that does is it helps to calm the mind so that the mind doesn't get so scattered, because the mind likes to focus on everything that you're doing wrong in every single moment. So oftentimes when we're trying something new, say for instance we're trying to expand the length of our breath, you'll become very aware of how hard that is, and your mind wants to focus in on how you're not doing it well instead of the fact that you're doing it at all. So I'm going to say focus on what you can do instead of what you can't do. So inhale sat, which is truth, and exhale nam, which is name. And what that does is it's permeating the sound of truth through every cell, into every fiber, and throughout your bloodstream, so you can clear out all the inner negativity that holds you captive and start expanding into allowing new healthy abundance into your life. Okay? The next part of the mudra, the hands are going to be together. You're going to press the thumbs along the sides of the fingers, okay? And you're going to have this angle of the hands like this, as if you were pushing the world away from you, okay? So the fingers are pointed towards each other and the palms are pressed up, like just like this. And you're going to stretch upward, and this is going to be the posture. And you're going to pull the chin in and rest the tongue on the upper palate. And let's begin. Inhaling deeply and slowly. And exhaling for as long as your inhale was, deeply and slowly. Usually you'll find that your inhale or your exhale is longer. And so I want you to really work at making them balanced. Keep the angle of the wrist. Keep pressing the palms up. And just work on lengthening the breath each round that you do this. Your mind might start wandering and thinking about your arms, but don't worry about that. Just redirect your thoughts back to the sound sat as you inhale and nam as you exhale, and work on lengthening the breath. This exercise creates a tremendous amount of short-term tension and builds up pressure in the body, so that when we're finished, the body can access the parasympathetic nervous system, this part of you that deeply wants to relax and release. Keep pressing the wrists. And keep the thumb pressed against the fingers. Beautiful. Inhale deeply and stretch. Inhale more, and stretch the spine, press the wrists, press the palms up. Inhale more. And exhale. Relax the arms down. Take a few minutes for the body to settle. Palms are up on the knees. Breathe deeply through the nose. And feel the parasympathetic nerve adjusting itself. Feel the body enter into a new state of relaxation. Feel all the tension of the day roll off your body, off your neck, off your shoulders, out of your arms. And breathe deeply through the nose. Beautiful. Inhale, shake those arms out. Woo-wee! I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed that. That was intense though, huh? What I want you to realize is that even my own breath, as much as I practice breath, I was only able to inhale for 10 seconds and exhale for 10 seconds. And then slowly towards the end, I was able to expand my breath a little bit beyond that to maybe 15 seconds. So don't overly focus on what you're not able to do. I want you to focus on what it is you're able to do in this moment. And if that's inhaling for 3 seconds and exhaling for 3 seconds, be proud of yourself for that, because it's a start and we all have to start somewhere. One of the most important things to remember about the breath is the more attention you pay to it, the more attention it will give back to you. So as you start to break up all of this tension that lives in the lungs and all that heaviness that's corroding the inside organ systems, that stuff will start to break away. The stress and the tension that you carry around with you will start to fall away, and you'll be literally creating more space in your body, more space in your life, and more availability to do and to be all of the things that you truly desire inside that you wish could happen, but you have no availability to it. So get breathing, and if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and share it with a friend. Pass it on. Let them know that every single Tuesday I am here doing this live broadcast. And if you're watching this video for the first time, then check me out over at gurunishan.com and be sure to subscribe to my daily emails as well as my weekly emails for the Tune Into You Tuesday show. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be sure to do that as well so you get this update every single Tuesday. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.